Okay, let me block this, but I just want to say this. I've been watching the Somali videos about the Somali community not understanding what Trump had done. They thought that they had alliance with Trump and his administration, and lo and behold, he threw them under the bus. It's not nothing new. Did they not pay attention when he did it to the Hispanic community that voted for him with deportation? Did he not do it to the Cubans with deportation? I don't know where they thought, and the Muslim community, because the Muslim community he has already targeted, or he did target in his first administration. Where did you think that this leopard was going to change his spots just for you? That's what I want to know. I want to know where you thought that the Trump administration and Trump himself was going to show loyalty. Trump has showed loyalty to no one. If you watched, he tried to hang his first vice president in his first presidency. He incited a riot. So because he couldn't get what he wanted with his first administration, who actually bound themselves to the Constitution, because that's what they're supposed to do. They took an oath to bind themselves to the Constitution. But somehow the people from different countries that don't understand what our Constitution is about, this is the reason why you think that America is so great. America is so great because people in America try to bind themselves to the Constitution, especially if they served in the military or they're a police officer. They bound themselves to the Constitution. And while you think there's law and order, that's the reason why there is some semblance of law and order in America. We have our problems, yes. There's issues that need to be solved, yes. But this man that you elected is not the one that will solve them or even wants to solve them. He humiliates America as a whole on the global stage, okay? But somehow, some way, you as Somalians felt that you were better than Black Americans, which I don't understand. I don't understand that thought process. I was married to a Haitian, and I didn't see him thinking he was better than Black Americans. I didn't see that. And you believe the stereotypes that Black Americans don't know who their father is. Do you realize that white Americans have the same issue? But because you weren't born in this culture, you have no idea what took place in decades and centuries before you got here, and why there's a problem with certain issues. But you clearly have not been shown that the majority of Black Americans do know who their fathers and mothers are, and they have a family unit, but you've only been given the information that certain people want you to have or want you to see. So I don't know. I heard somebody say something about there's a drug problem among the Somalian people. I didn't know that. I didn't know that there was a drug problem with the Somalian people. But there's drug problems all over the United States. And let me tell you, it's not because of immigrants. It's not because illegal aliens come and bring it all here. It's being made in America. The majority of the meth problems and things like that, that's not coming from other places. That is not coming from other places. That's right inside the house. The phone call is from inside the house. Okay? And Trump has not addressed any of that type of drug problem, that it has stemmed and is from America. But somehow you believe what his administration told you and you voted for him. I just don't understand. See, American farmers voted for him yet again. And they found out yet again he does not have their back. And never did. And these are white Americans, the majority of them, quote unquote white Americans. I heard a Somalian say that he's not black. I'm sorry, but in Trump's eyesight, you're a black American, or you're in America as a black man. Okay? He doesn't distinguish. You might have a different type of culture than black Americans have, but in his mind and his administration's mind, you're black. And I get you, the person saying I'm brown, I'm da da da. It's just like white Americans being called white. There's no such thing as a white person. However, there really is such thing as a white mindset. And a lot of the people that voted for Trump call themselves white, which white is not even a race. Let's be honest. But now you know where. Well, no, you don't. You don't know. I'm trying to tell you, but the stereotypes of being called white American, black American, and all those things, it's our government that placed those labels and run with those labels. They're untrue, majority of the time. But listen, Trump has a problem with brown people, period. Trump has a problem with anybody that's ethnic other than his skin tone. Well, we won't go there because ain't nobody orange, but hey, I digress. So I think you need to wake up. I think you have misogyny issues, which is why you didn't vote for Kamala Harris. And I think you need to actually delve into why it is that's a problem for you as Somali immigrants or Somali Americans, because she would have been the better person for the job. Would she have been the most perfect person? No. Ain't nobody perfect. But there are people that actually do have the American citizens back. And Trump was never one of those people. Trump is a narcissist. And if you look into the personality traits of a narcissist, narcissists don't care about anybody but themselves and their own families. And the only reason why he is delegating, corruption, financial corruption to his children is because he gets to benefit it when he gets out the White House. Not that he really even cares about his kids, but they're channeling, their robbery is channeling through the Trump family children, so that he has something to nest on when he gets out of the presidency. But you guys don't see that. People with eyes and discernment can see that, but you clearly don't have discernment. I'm sorry. That's how I'm going to put it out.